as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-2. The San Francisco Giants launched 3 home runs as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 7-6. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jameson Taillon will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Dominguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Line to the right side. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. So striding in, Aaron Judge, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The first baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Anthony Rizzo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
1-1 the count. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini moving back. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first, with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we'll employ the use of our Show Track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Carlos Martinez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Into the box, Peyton Henry. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Alvaro Leon will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now, as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's playing exceptional baseball right now from all ends. A 9-1 homestand. They have to feel good about where they are coming into today. First game of a road trip.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Rafael Devers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
Popped him up. Henry is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He grounds it sharply to third. Devers gloves it. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So a runner at first with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Number 22 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Back goes Martinez at the track. And it's off the green monster. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out. Striding in, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Stanton on third with 2 out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox nothing.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Xander.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So here's Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Daniel Vogelbach stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So here's Michael Chavis now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
2 out with the man at first. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Weekly hit towards first. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far.
and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Jason Dominguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Marcus Walden is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 1-1. Is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. Verdugo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Here it comes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Gavin Lux is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Slider laid off for a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Torres at the bag. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Verdugo is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike. Looking at his career totals, Bogaerts is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. A base hit in his first trip. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the veteran DH Carlos Santana. Here comes the first pitch, and now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He'll try again. 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Peyton Henry. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
That's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not. Not willing to risk ending the inning by being tagged out, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And it bangs off the monster. And the second run will score as well. And he'll scramble back to first safely. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 99.
First pitch on its way. Alex Verdugo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He pulls this one into right. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Top half of the 6th about to get.
Play ball. Ball four. Take the game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
21-4 the final tonight. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alvaro Leon earns win number 7 on the season. Jamison Taillon permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Tim Cate takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,007.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees launched 7 home runs in this one as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 21-4. The Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 4-3. The Kansas City Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-3. The Cleveland Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 2-0. The Chicago White Sox got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-4. The A's hit 3 long balls as they beat the Braves in walk-off fashion 8-5. Brian Abreu got win number 1 on the year as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 7-2. Byron Buxton had 3 hits and drove in 3 as Minnesota defeated the Rangers 6-4. He is currently leading the American League in stolen bases. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-2. Paul Sewald collected his 5th win in relief, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 1-0. Mike Minor pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs 4-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Philadelphia Phillies snapped their 5-game losing streak as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. Masahiro Tanaka pitched his way to his 100th career victory, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 5-4. The Padres swatted 4 home runs in this one as they toppled the Rockies 10-4. The Giants picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-6. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.